here at CPAC. She's been speaking a little bit, making the rounds. This year more than ever, Reagan seems to be on people's minds. It's his 100th birthday. So how do you think his message is resonating now, not only because it's his birthday, but also because of the situation we're in with Barack Obama being the complete opposite and really missing him more than ever at this point?
Oh my gosh, that's exactly right. I mean, right now when freedom is literally on the precipice because of what Obama has done, because of the direct attack against freedom by this administration, I think there is this urgency about returning to Reagan's principles. It's not going back. It's using the principles and ideas of Ronald Reagan, which are timeless, to move forward. And we just are coming out today. We're screening a new film called Still Point and a Turning World. And it's about Reagan, and it's about how closely paralleled Obama and Carter are together. But the problem is young people right now don't remember what it was like when Jimmy Carter was president, and they don't realize how everything can turn around when Reagan's ideas are championed. So our goal is to bring Reagan to life through this film for young people, so they'll really understand how relevant Reagan is to, just like you said, the situation that we're in right now.
I think we're actually talking to the director a little later today.
Good, so Steve Bannon, that's right.
So that'll be good. So we are seeing more young people turn to Republicans rather than Democrats, more registered Republicans for young people. Do you think people are finally waking up and saying, I don't have a job, I can't get a job?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, all these young people who turned out in droves to vote for Democrats are now stepping back. They're not totally turning away from Obama, but they're stepping back wondering what they voted for. But this study a few years ago showed that about equal number of young people prefer socialism to capitalism. Now that should make all of us take a big gasp, because we can't assume that young people are going to embrace the ideas of Reagan, freedom, free markets. We have to convey these ideas to them. They didn't hear Reagan's voice. They didn't see him. They didn't live through that transformational period. You probably weren't even born. I don't know.
Exactly.
So
my parents miss him, that's for sure.
That's exactly right. And so now young people are wondering, well, isn't equality of results, shouldn't we all have the same? Well, no, actually, because that brings everybody down. And so trying to explain to young people how more government limits individuals, how limiting government unleashes the power of individuals to succeed and flourish. So there's no better spokesman for conservative ideas than Ronald Reagan. And you know what? We can bring Reagan back to life. It's our job. It's our responsibility. And no, we're not saying, oh, we have to have him back, but yes, we have to have his ideas back. And, you know, we do that through the Reagan Ranch out in Santa Barbara.
Which is a great place. And I was so happy that Sarah Palin got to go there because, you know, I've been there, and it's just, you get to really see how humble a man Ronald Reagan was. Just how simple he was, and really gets a feel for his personal side and why he is the way, or why he was the way he was, you know. So.
You know, it is a pilgrimage. YAF saved the ranch about 13 years ago, and it's exactly as it was when Reagan was president. And Sarah Palin and Dick Cheney both came out for our 100th birthday celebration last weekend, but it was great because Sarah came to the ranch. And really nobody rides horses out there. We just don't do it. It's closed to the public, but she went on a horseback ride on the trails that Reagan rode. And it was such a great moment. And looking at her, looking out over the Psalm 121 overlook where he said he really got his inspiration. He said his when he goes to the ranch, it's like, I lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my strength. And you could see her looking out and sort of receiving that same kind of strength. And obviously it was a huge experience for her, but what a thrill that some of the biggest names in the conservative movement still feel the need to connect with Reagan and to be inspired by him. I just love that.
Well, I think it's great because when these big names do go there, I think they are even humbled. I mean, you show up at the Reagan Ranch,
shocked.
And they are shocked. And even I was a little shocked. And it's just one of those things that really takes everyone back. Just brings you back to earth a little bit.
Well, that's why young people like you going there, and they've been fed this drivel by their college professors and by the media that Reagan was this idiot, that he slept all the time, that he never lifted a finger, that he was this Hollywood elite, and yet you go there and you see this beautiful place. It's a 1,600 square foot adobe house. He laid the patio with his hands. He built the fences. I mean, can you see Barack Obama clearing the brush with his power saw? I can't see that happening.
I don't think that would ever happen.
That's right. So you see these young people, their jaws drop when they see this place. And so we can't take every young person in America to the ranch, but we've tried to capture it a little bit in this movie, Still Point, that Steve's going to talk about and that we're going to debut tonight at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Young America's Foundation has done a really great job of giving young people opportunities to really show why conservative principles are good for them and good for their future, and good for the future of their country. So may we always remember Ronald Reagan moving forward, and hopefully we'll see some of that come out going into 2012.
We need a lot of it right now.
Yep. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.